It has never been as easy to succeed, but it has never been as easy to be distracted. You have to understand, as a man living in this modern society, you have two paths. The path of self-actualization and success, and the path. You can choose either way. Of course, there's anything in between. You can have a mix of both. But if you decide right now to choose discipline over comfort, you're ahead of most people, because most people will waste their time with comfort. And yes, I said that it has never been easy in our history to succeed. But because it is as easy to be distracted, or even easier to be distracted, most people will choose the distraction. Because it's so much easier to be distracted. To succeed, it's always going to be a bit tougher, even though it's easy as it gets when it comes to our history. But it takes discipline, it takes commitment, it takes consistency. The good news here is, because most men will choose distraction, you can stand out. You can rise above all those men. It's easier because the competition is so low. The bar is set so low. When you go to the gym, how many people are consistent with their workouts? How many people are consistent with reading? How many people are consistent with fasting? How many people are consistent with whatever endeavor they apply themselves to? Most people just get a job and do what they're supposed to do, no more, no less. Don't necessarily like their job, they don't necessarily like the position, but because they need a certain level of comfort, they will accept, but they will not go the extra mile. They will not give themselves fully to the job they're doing. And I'm talking about job. I could be speaking to working out. I could be speaking about health. They will settle when it comes to relationship instead of going after what they really want. But all of this takes a bit of discipline, a bit of effort, a bit of consistency. So that is why, as a man, you have a choice to make. But it's not an easy choice, because those distractions over here are very tempting. Not only are they very tempting, but there's a myriad of ways to distract yourself. Even though you might not be liking certain things like drugs or porn, you can binge watch Netflix, be addicted to food, be addicted to internet and scrolling. There are so many ways you could be distracted. You can find a way that will get you hooked. No matter who you are, there's always at least one thing. But if you value yourself, your time, your life, and your contribution in this life, you will put aside all those distractions and focus. Now, it's not a straight path. You will get distracted. Alex Hormozy says it very well. Being focused is like beating an addiction. It's something you have to do every day. And I fully agree with him. If you put more importance into being on the path of discipline and consistency, there's so many things you can achieve. There are so many things you realize you are capable of, but you need to give yourself a chance. Jocko Willink said that discipline is freedom, and I agree with him 100%. If you spend a day being restless, doing whatever you want, you will go crazy after one day. But if you have a day where you are disciplined, where you choose to focus on certain things, to have priorities, you understand that this is true freedom. Be it pursuing a hobby, meditation, working out, martial art, fasting, disciplining yourself when it comes to your diet. The more you can be disciplined with all aspects of your life, the more you will enjoy freedom. And the more you can reward your time moderately with things like watching movies, watching TV shows, eating some junk food every now and then, even drinking alcohol every now and then. Now, I don't do that, but to each their own. But first and foremost, you need the discipline. That is the key. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon.